crying right now. I can't believe I'm in here. Oh my gosh.
Would you like to see the famous desk?
Hey YouTube, it's Purse Diva. I am finally coming at you with my Europe unboxings. I have been sick as a dog for the last week. I don't know if you can hear the congestion in my head, but I am feeling probably about 75% better now, and it's been almost a full week since I've been back from Paris, and I really wanted to finally get these unboxings done to show you what I've picked up. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and the first thing we'll do, we'll kind of go backwards. We'll start from the beginning. The first part of my journey, hopefully you've watched my my tag-along videos, vlog videos that I did, and if not, definitely check my video list and you'll be able to see those. And the first part of my journey, I stopped in London at Heathrow Airport. We flew directly from Chicago into London, and we had a 4-hour layover, which was an intentional layover because I knew the shopping in Heathrow would be wonderful just from watching other YouTubers. So I wanted to make sure I had enough time, so we did have a nice long layover, so we were able to have breakfast, relax a little bit, and also do some shopping. And if you check out the vlog that I posted, you'll see there was just about every high-end store in that airport. So we'll start there. So the first place that I went to was Harrods, and if you're not familiar with Harrods, in my opinion, I think Harrods is very similar to Macy's. It's just a very large department store. I picked up was something very typical for me. I always like to get an ornament when I go somewhere. And so I picked up this beautiful Christmas ornament, and it's got the Harrods teddy bear, which I think is the iconic symbol for Harrods, and then it says Harrods 2016. So I did also want to mark my journey with having the year on it. And this was $6.60 or €6.60. And the US dollar is not as high as it used to be, so you'll be paying more for your items in US dollars, but the euro would be less. So So it'd be like 660 euros to, I don't know, like 750 US dollars. But it was just so cute that I had to pick it up. So there is my first purchase. And the next thing that I got were these really cute towels, kitchen towels. So it's a set of 2, and you can see this one has just a beautiful Christmas scene on it. It says Harrods on it. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Beautiful. So this must be the department store here with the windows with all the wreaths. And you've got the snowflakes. So that's really pretty. And then this is the other side. And then I picked up, well, it was a set of 2, so it came with this one as well, with just a wreath on it. So I thought those were very pretty to have for this winter, for Christmas. So picked up those. Those are my first 2 purchases. The next thing that I did was I stopped at the Joe Malone counter. And just to get off subject for a minute, as you can see in the background, this is my office in my new home. I have been so busy unpacking this house. Then we left for Europe, so I'm still in the process of organizing all of this. So this is not how it's going to be. It's not the finished look. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys because it looks crazy. Okay, so back on track. So I stopped at Joe Malone, and now let me just rephrase something that I said earlier. So the US dollar is not as valuable as the euro, but I knew I could purchase things over in Europe cheaper, if that makes any sense. Like their items are just not as expensive for some reason. So typically I think you would pay like, I don't know, maybe $120 or $150 for a bottle of Joe Malone perfume. But I'm still fairly new to Joe Malone, so some of you may know better than me. But I knew that getting it for under $100 was going to be a really good deal. So I was fortunate enough that they had some items there that were under $100, and I went ahead and made those purchases. Well, a purchase. So I picked up, comes in this nice bag, and I'm trying to get it out of here. Bear with me. Beautiful box, just gorgeous. So this is actually my first Joe Malone cologne of anything. Like I have from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. From the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I did pick up a little Joe Malone bath oil, but this is my first actual bottle of Joe Malone cologne. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take this ribbon off. And I got the blue agave and cacao. I think that's how you say it. And I picked up the large bottle, which is the 3.4 ounce. And I'll have to double check and see what the actual price is of this here in the States, but I know I paid under $100 for it, under $100 US dollars. So I was very excited to get this for that. And it smells wonderful. I have a cold still, but I can still smell this. It's really wonderful. So I got that. So I was very excited about that. I love when I can make a shopping trip successful by saving money. Anytime I can do that. So that was my next purchase. And in case you're wondering, some of you may know, some of you may not, I actually am turning 40 on September 28th. So this trip to Europe was actually partially a birthday gift for my husband, as well as a wedding. We attended a wedding in Spain, which is kind of what kicked all of this off. It's funny because we went to the old bullfighting ring, like years and years and years ago, where they used to, have the bullfights. And it has now become a shopping mall. I did stop at Pandora because, as you know, Pandora charms, they tend to be unique in different states or different countries. And so I went to the store and I asked them, do you have anything specific to Spain, you know, that I could purchase to put on my bracelet? So I did find a little goodie at the Pandora store. It comes in this cute little pouch. This is Pandora. And there were two options, and I picked this. And this is a replica, mini replica. Hopefully you guys can see it without it being blurry. This is a mini replica of the famous La Sagrada Familia, which is a beautiful, beautiful church. I know I posted some pictures on Instagram and Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's in my Spain video, but if it's not, it is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Definitely Google it. Some of you may have been there before and you know what I'm talking about, but I had to get this one. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. And it says Pandora here around the front. And the other option was the flag, the Spain flag, but I just like this better. So, and it also will help me to remember that I went to see the church. So moving on. The next place that I went to, flagship store, which is on the Champs-Elysees. And so I made my purchase there. So we actually picked up several things. But one of the things that I really wanted was to get a new Lotte charm. And so I picked up this little beauty. And if any of you have a Lotte charm, you know they come in all different colors. They're macaroons and they're really pretty. And I don't know, they're just really trendy. Everybody on YouTube seems to have them. So it comes with this card. And then on the back it's got just instructions on how to keep it from damage. And then here's a foam cover they put on. And then inside under this tissue paper is the charm, and I got this little beauty. So it's got the chocolate brown, then it's got kind of like a creamy color here. It's almost like a light pink. And then this is a black color. And just coincidentally, I think that is their licorice flavored macaroon, because we also purchased some macaroons along for the ride back home with us, and we gave them as gifts, and we finished off some for ourselves. So if you've never been to Lotte, I would highly recommend going. Their macaroons are delicious. And if you're interested in one of these charms, then you can pick one of these up for yourself. Okay, and I forgot to show this cute little pen that I picked up from Harrods. It says Harrods right there. And it's got a crown on the top with a pretty pink stone in it. And it's just a really pretty baby pink pen. And I just thought this was so pretty. I haven't tried yet, but I think it might even fit inside of my PM agenda. It's pretty thin, so I'm going to give it a shot and see. So I picked that up as well. And now moving on, actually, I skipped over something. I'm trying to stay in order, but it's not working. So in Spain, at the same store that I picked up, at the same mall that I picked up the Pandora charm, I also stopped at a store called Violeta by Mango. And I know I believe Mango is a brand that Nordstrom sells here in the States. And I just picked up a couple things of jewelry, and I wanted to show these to you. I thought they were kind of cute, unique pieces. So I got this necklace, and it's gold, and it has like a black kind of plastic, looks like leather almost, right there. And it's got this really pretty long chain here, like a snake chain. And it was 15.99 euros. And I'm sorry guys, but if you're interested in the conversion, you'll have to do that yourselves. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. But I just know that it would have been a little bit more in US dollars. So I did get that. And then I also picked up this really gorgeous necklace, and you'll actually see me wearing this in my pictures at the Chanel store, because I decided to wear this when I went to buy my purse. So really, really cute. And also in Paris, I picked up a shot glass. I like to collect a shot glass whenever I go somewhere. So that was, I don't even know how many euros that was, but I picked that up. And I also picked up, just like my little charm, a actual little replica of the Sagrada Familia Church. I just really like to have things like this sitting on my shelf or somewhere on my desk. I just like those kinds. The next thing that I got, moving right along, comes from no other than Louis Vuitton. And yes, ladies, this is the brand new packaging. So the story here is my girl Lady B, a lady from Boston, had asked, since I was going over to Europe, if I would be so kind as to pick up something for her, because she knew she would be able to save money. So she sent me the money, and I went ahead and did that for her. I actually did not have an intention of going to make a purchase at the Louis Vuitton store other than for her. But I, of course, wanted to just pick up a little something because, I mean, I went to the flagship store. We were at the Elysees, which, oh, that whole strip is nothing but fabulous shops and restaurants, and it's wonderful. So when you get to Paris, that is a must-see. It was beautiful. And they also had all of the new fragrances, so I was able to smell the fragrances. Out of all of them, there were 2 that I liked, but nothing that I had to have. There was nothing that said, like, screamed at me that I had to purchase it. But I just picked up a little something for myself. So this is the new packaging, as you can see. And as you can see from the packaging here, you probably already guessed what this is. And I was really excited that they did have it in stock because I didn't call ahead. So I would highly recommend, if you want something, to always call ahead. But I got lucky, and it is, let's see if I can get it open. There's a fly in here. It is the Paris City Guide. And so this is my new obsession. Whenever I go to a state or a country that Louis Vuitton makes a city guide for, then it's my goal to pick that up in that country. So let's go ahead and open this together and see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's absolutely a beautiful blue color. And then it's got this pretty architecture on the back. And then it says Paris City Guide. And it's kind of a little embossed here. And of course it gives you everything that you want to know about the city. And then also in the back here we have stickers. So I guess if I wanted to label it, and then we can also download the app. And this is a list of all of the different places that you can get a city guide for. But I like the idea of having the actual book. And right here it says Louis Vuitton. Maison fondée in 1854. So the house was founded in 1854. So very, very cool. So this is now my 3rd city guide. So I have the Chicago City Guide and the Los Angeles City Guide, and I could kick myself for not getting the one in Hawaii when I was there last year. So I will have to do that at some point. Hopefully I'll be going back to Hawaii. So I'm picking up a nice little stack here. So very excited about that. Okay, guys, I forgot I had this to show you. So as many of you know who have been to Paris, they have the Lock Bridge. And there were rumors that they had tore it down and that it was gone because it was, you know, falling and whatever. So that's partially true. It is falling. We actually went to the bridge. There's more than one. There are 2 bridges. And I guess we went to the main one. And parts of it have fallen. Like there's a section of it that was gone. So it fell into the Seine River, I'm sure. And they've got it kind of barricaded off. But somebody must have decided, hey, let's start a new lock bridge because there's another one that's people are putting locks on. We passed that one, but it wasn't quite as big. Anyway, I had purchased a lock here in Chicago just from Ace Hardware, nothing fancy. And I had intended to engrave our names on this lock, and it just never happened. And I was going to use a permanent marker, and that never happened. Fortunately, cute story, I did not have an opportunity to get my nails done before going over there, and so I brought my nail polish with me thinking on a 7-hour flight I could do my nails. Never did them. But I kept the nail polish in my purse. So fortunately I had my nail polish with me, so I used my nail polish and I put our initials on the lock and then a heart on the back with nail polish. So it's a little cheesy looking, but it worked. It did the trick. And we strategically put our lock near a sign, like a no parking sign. So I'm hoping those signs will remain, so I'll be able to find the lock one day if I ever go back. And I will insert some photos here. Just so you know, the bridge is still there, and thank you so much, Tammy Shops. Hey girl, if you're watching, because she sent me a picture showing it was still there, because I was pretty upset when I heard it wasn't. So I'm thrilled, and we did get the opportunity to go over there and put the lock on the bridge. And it's just kind of like a sweet thing, you know. If you're not familiar with it, it's so it's a little superstitious, but they say if you put the lock on the bridge and then you throw the key into the river, then it's like a wish for your love to last forever. So another funny thing is we forgot to throw the keys. So we still have both keys, but that's okay. It's all good. I just really wanted to put my lock on the bridge. So anyway, as we were finishing up there, there was a guy walking around and he was selling this. And it's got Paris with 2 hearts and a Eiffel Tower. And this is a one-time lock. There's no way to open it, right? So he was selling this for people to put on the bridge. And people, you know, were writing like in marker their names or whatever. But since we had already done it, I said, you know what? How much is it? He said it was €5. I said, that's fine. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to keep it for a souvenir. And then if we ever do go back, maybe I'll put it on then. But right now it's just a little souvenir and I just thought that was cute. So for now, I have my keys just kind of hanging on here, and I'm just going to set this somewhere here in my office as a little reminder. Okay guys, are you ready? Are you finally like ready for me to stop talking? I'm sure you are. So here we go. Here it is. It happened. And I know most of you have seen this picture on Instagram that I posted saying it happened. So there's no surprise there. So this is my first, guys. This is my first. My cherry's been popped. My first purchase from a Chanel store. And it's not just a Chanel store. It is the Chanel store, 31 Rue Cambon. And I'm so excited. I have to tell you real quick, we actually did go there. That was the first store we went to, not Lotte Ray or anywhere else. That was the first store we went to. I was not going to miss my chance because I knew we were on a tight schedule. And we got there at probably close to 7 o'clock, and I closed down the store. Closed it down. I walked in that store, I was like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, it was very surreal. And once I finally got with the program, just to backtrack a little bit, the very first thing I did was I took a picture on the steps. Like, I just came in the door, I was vlogging, I was filming, and I'm not sure if I'll still have it, but I'll insert it if I can. I was filming, and they didn't care. Like, she didn't say anything. I was holding my camera up, and she goes, oh, do you want to go to take a photo? And I said, yeah, let's do it. So she took me over to the stairs, and we did a photo, like the first thing that I did. So I was very excited about that. And then I said, okay, I'm here to buy a handbag today. And my husband just kind of like drifted or faded away, like into the distance. I don't even know where he went. But she led me to the area where the handbags were, and she brought me an SA, and she was wonderful, and we started doing some shopping. And she asked me what I had in mind, and I said, and I did. I actually had two things in mind. I wanted either a mini, because of course it's iconic, it's not as expensive as a, you know, like regular size, full size, or a jumbo. Great for a first purchase. A little bit less sticker shock for my husband. The other option was a Deauville tote. I was very interested in getting one of those, and we actually did look at both of those items in the Heathrow Airport at the Chanel store there, but I did not want to make a purchase at that store, so of course I didn't, you know, do that. So he had kind of gotten a feel a little bit for the prices there, but they didn't have anything that I wanted. So when we did go to Rue Cambon, and she's showing me several minis, she did not have black, which was okay with me. I was open to any mini. I didn't care. And so we went through several, and I'll insert photos of each one. I just tried on all the different colors, and I was leaning more towards the turquoise patent. I loved it, but I thought it was probably not universal enough to wear with all of my clothes. So I decided against that and decided to choose one that made the most sense for me, but also I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about like how pretty it was. And then I kind of debated on getting this one, which I'll insert a picture. And this was also for this season only. And I don't remember what it's called, but I'll try to get that info for you. And I really liked it, but it was more like the size of a walk. And I didn't want anything that skinny, that thin. Even though I tried my phone and perfume and sunglasses and it all fit fine, it was just a little too tight. So ultimately, I decided to go with a mini. So I'm not sure if you can guess from the pictures I showed you which one that I got, but here we go. So of course, you get the most beautiful packaging ever, right? And I will say that it had a ribbon on the handles here, but I took that off. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so exciting. See, I had never actually purchased anything from the Chanel store, any handbag, so I didn't even really know what the camellia felt like, right? I had no idea. So this is like, I don't know what you would call this. It's like canvas, I think. It's very soft. All right, guys, I'm so nervous to open it. I haven't opened this since we bought it. Okay, so this is a real unboxing. So excited. Okay, let's just get all this beautiful stuff off. So there goes the ribbon. And here is the box. And on the bottom is my Chanel paperwork here. Let's just see what's inside here. Oh, so it looks like a dust cloth. comes inside. It's very soft. Just has a piece of cardboard in it. Very soft dust cloth. And I'm guessing this is just for polishing it and keeping it soft. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's in there. And then a care booklet. So I did want to show you the receipt comes in this beautiful embossed little card, and inside I had to fill out the currency for the VAT, so that's that. And then here is my Louis Vuitton receipt. LV on the front. And that's all I'm going to show you on that. So without further ado, here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay, how do we open this box? Oh, okay, this is a magnetic box. I thought it slid open. So it opens like so. And inside is this beautiful paper. So pretty. The packaging is so pretty. Okay, let me try to open this without damaging it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can see it's got Chanel written all over it. And inside, I got, yes, yes, ladies, I got the blue. And comes also with the Chanel dust bag here at the bottom. So let's just put that aside and get to this baby. Here she is, ladies. Here she is. So you've got the Chanel paper or little sticker here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Can you see? Isn't she beautiful? Oh my God, she's so pretty. I have a cold and I can still smell this. This leather smells wonderful. Can you tell? This is gold. I got the blue with the gold, champagne gold hardware. I love it. And then look at the little felt they give you to protect it. And there you go. Inside, there's your little stuffing. Oh, look at all that room. Isn't that beautiful? Just tons of room, tons and tons of room. All right, guys, so let me see if I can get this paper off the chain so I can show you the full effect here. There we go. Let me just close it back up. And there you go. You can see in all of her glory, my new, brand new from the store, 31 Rue Cambon, blue quilted Chanel mini with the gold hardware. Just love it. I love it. Isn't she beautiful? I just love it. And on the back, you have the little pocket right there. And let's open it up again. On the inside, whoops, you've got Chanel Paris right there. And then you've got a zipper pouch here with the authenticity card, which I will show you here. It's 21 series, I guess. I don't know anything about those numbers. If you guys know, I'm sure you all do, feel free to post that below. And then there is another little flap there. And it's just got tons of room. I tried my cell phone, my perfume, my sunglasses, my little card case, my keys, they all fit. This is deceivingly large. So it actually holds quite a bit. And you can see the straps are not removable. And this is not what I would consider a crossbody, long enough chain for the crossbody. It's perfect just for that. I just love it. Love, love, love it. But there you go. That is my new beauty. She's a beauty. I will be using her quite a bit this fall. Okay, so it was $25.79 US dollars, and it was 22.50 euros. And when you make a purchase and they ask you, do you plan to claim the VAT, which is the value added tax, then you can get money back for going over there and making your purchases. So I think I'm gonna get about, if I'm not mistaken, I think it might be about $100 or something like that back on this purchase. And of course, you know, there's going to be the change in the conversion, and there's possibly some bank fees, so that may just eat that up. That concludes my unboxings, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you so much for coming along with me on this wonderful journey. And I'm so excited to have been able to do this, and I really look forward to being able to go back again. And if you do have the opportunity, I highly recommend that you do it yourself. So if any of you YouTubers are interested in doing a girls trip, please let me know, because I'm always down for that. In the near future, I'd love to go back. But thanks again for watching and supporting my channel, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.